Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Fern and I'm Frank. We're two restless retirees doing our best to see this beautiful world around us, and we want to bring you along. So join us as we continue our adventure in Canada's Atlantic coast. JavaWalkerWorld, we're here on the road again. I got my morning voice. It's a little after 7. Gonna get on the road again. Did one of those sight unseen purchases. So you gotta stick around and see what happens to be. But it's early, so we're gonna have our morning water. We're not gonna have coffee yet. We're gonna wait till we get on the road to get our coffee. But having it in a Timmy's cup. So come along.
It's cold this morning. We are just getting ready to leave, and you're going to see, this is what we do every day whenever we leave the cabin, because I know we do have garbage pickup here. I just don't know when it is. We're not scheduled. I think there's a special bin or something that you have to put it into. We haven't figured it out. We're not here long enough to even know. But Frank's already collecting the garbage. All right. Our garbage is there ready to go. Frank's got some morning breakfast, a banana. We've got a glass of water, and this is what's going on. Here, let's take a look. It is cold out. We are going to pick up something, and we needed to buy a trailer in order to pick it up.
So, as Fern says, it requires a trailer. So it's either a big island. If you don't know about that one, go back, check out our previous video about the island we bought sight unseen.
Yeah, it's in our cabin playlist.
So, yeah, so this also requires an overnight stay. But stick along, follow along to find out what this is and why it requires an overnight stay.
Going a long way. Forgot that. Okay, let's just make sure that those rear view lights on this trailer are working just fine. There we go. Good. Good. Brakes good. We actually had a little bit of frost last night. I did some planting yesterday, but they are perennials and they've been out. They actually grew into the ground and I just transplanted them. Let me show you. So I have some columbine growing there and some daylilies that I found just growing randomly, and some, I think those are chives, and right there in the corner I have a dogwood. So cool. It's coming along. We've got more garbage to get rid of, lots of wood piles to burn. Okay, let's go. Time to go. Ready? Got our GPS location ready?
a boat that we're all in together, that barely stays afloat while we all discuss the weather. How long can we all go on before we change our ways? How long till the break of dawn? How long till it days? How long till it...
You are good to go, my friend. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. And as you can see, it's going 99.7 kilometers on it.
Pharaohs spin our heads, but no one calls out liar. How long
You're good.
can we all go on before we change our ways? How long till the break of dawn? How long till it
A little more. He doesn't want to run you over. A bit more, hun. Just a bit more.
Put it in neutral for me.
How long can it all go on?
All right.
We change our ways. How long till the break of dawn? How long till it days? How long till the break of dawn?
Frank, tell me what you're doing here. What are you doing?
Screwing in some 2x4s to wedge the wheels so minimize moving. We got a long drive ahead of us.
We've got a long drive ahead of us, and those 2x4s are going to hold the wheels in place so that
Hopefully. Well,
the side-by-side doesn't jiggle around on there.
there's going to be strapping also, so it won't be just the...
How about that?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Steve,
Just
for
want
all
to say
your...
thank you very much. We bought this from Steve at Amherst Chrysler in Amherst,
Thank
Nova
you.
Scotia.
Hello, folks.
So we want to thank him very much. It was a long drive today, and he has been so kind to hold us for the last 4 months. He's kept it in storage. He put a string around it. No touching, no breathing on it. He's been fantastic. Because anyone knows
He's been
my
outstanding.
vehicles I treat like babies. But
Okay.
I just, again, I want to thank Steve so much.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Amherst Chrysler. Well, that was Steve Fitzpatrick with Amherst Chrysler here in Nova Scotia, where we picked up the side-by-side. It was one of those products that they don't normally carry, and we saw it on Facebook Marketplace, I believe it was, or Kijiji. And anyways, we were in Costa Rica when we bought this, and he has been so patient with us.
He's been holding it since January.
Yeah, and let me tell you, there were like 20 people bidding on this, and we got a really good price. We were the first to respond to it, and so he kept us in the loop.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's in great shape, and he's done everything that he can. Hopefully everything will be great, and I'm assuming it will. He's done all the licensing, all of that for us. What I'm trying to say is he has been amazing.
Oh, super, yeah.
Super.
Accommodating,
Yeah.
changing dates for pickup, changing the bill,
Yeah,
all
for
that kind of
insurance
stuff. Yeah.
purposes and so forth.
Super.
Outstanding. I can't
Getting the license
recommend
plate
them.
for it, yeah.
I can't recommend them enough. So much so, we might be buying a new car from him.
Well,
so
hold on, we'll wait and see. Don't
We'll
get too
wait and
carried away.
see, but
Okay, so she's all hooked up. We're on the highway now, so we got a bit of a drive along us. Probably gonna double the time because I'm gonna go slow.
yeah.
So it's a lot of weight and a lot of driving, so we're gonna take our time. And so the reason for this was that we bought this sight unseen, like we tend to do all our purchases. And as I was thinking about it the other day, I called Fern sight unseen too.
That's right. That's
Now it was 10 years between since I had seen her, so anyway, that'll be another video. But
we'll talk about how we met.
yeah, but anyway, so basically, excuse me, we bought this sight unseen while we're away for the winter in Costa Rica, and if you haven't seen those videos, they'll be in the link below. So we figured we'd have some kind of recreational stuff to do while we're out here in New Brunswick. We have tons of trails in New Brunswick, so we figured it'd be a nice time filler. And I've been eyeballing these machines for quite a while, looking at them used and new. So while we're down there, like Fern says on Facebook, we found this one used. It's a 2020, only had 99 kilometers on it. So when we called to inquire about it, Stephen was fantastic. And he said, yeah, believe it or not, only 99. The gentleman just used it on his property, didn't have a use for it, has his own business, traded it in.
Was too busy to play around with it.
For a Dodge pickup truck. So he traded in for a Ram 1500 or something like that, I think he mentioned. Anyway, she looks like and she's in great shape. She shines like the sun. So we're going to see how she runs and turns out, but we're going to bring you for those trips along the trails too. So that's another new venture that you're going to be able to come along with us. So
and obviously, you know, what brand is it? It's called a
CFMoto.
CFMoto.
It's a CFMoto 800EX.
EX. And, you know, this is not something that Chrysler sells.
No.
This is something that they got in as a trade-in, and they wanted to get, you know, get rid of it, of course. So what we decided to do is on our way back to our place in Campbellton here in New Brunswick, we're going to go to see the dealership of CFMoto, one of the places that does service nearby, that we will regularly have the unit serviced.
They're going to do it a once over, so they're going to go over the whole thing, check the fluid levels, grease it up, the joints, and just see if the batteries, all that stuff, because she's been sitting for quite a while. He dropped this off last winter, and the vehicle's been sitting for like 6, 7, 8 months.
Yeah, and you know, we're doing this right off the bat because, you know, Chrysler, they have their specialty. The CFMoto has their specialty and their service people, and we like to take care of our things. So, you know, spend a little bit of money up front to take care of things, so you don't spend a whole lot afterwards.
So when I wound up selling this one, it's going to be in good shape. So
yeah,
we'll see.
when
time comes.
We always think of entering something, and we always think about how we exit something. The exit value as well. Anyway, stick along with us as we drive over. We're going to spend one night on the road.
Yeah, in Bathurst, New Brunswick.
Yeah.
The dealership is just north of Bathurst, New Brunswick.
Yeah, so we're going to stay there overnight, and then we have an appointment first thing in the morning.
So we got 4 hours on the road here to get there. By that time, it'll be early evening. So.
And very good. And I can't say enough about the Chrysler dealership here. Very good.
Yeah. Thanks, Stephen.
This looks like a really nice place, eh?
Yeah, we're at the Atlantic Coast here in Bathurst, New Brunswick. We're bedding down for the night. It's been a long day. We've done about 800 clicks so far today, and we got an early appointment tomorrow for the side-by-side. Just looking it over because it is used.
Yep.
So we're going to give it a looking over. So we're tired. We're going to go in and bed down and enjoy the evening and start again tomorrow morning.
And we'll see if we can show you the hotel room.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Here's a pretty good little map of, it doesn't even show everything, it's just more of this region. So our cabin is up here, around here, and we drove down this way. Right now we're in Bathurst, but earlier today we took this down. We had dinner or lunch at Miramichi here, and we kept on going, and Moncton, and then we went right around here if the map continued. There we go. Anyways, the bed, it looks like the room hasn't been cleaned, but it was cleaned. We've already been here. we got distracted and didn't tape this when we first got here.
Out of sequence.
Out of sequence.
Get the underwear out of the way.
Some lights. There we go. All right, so we've been here. We just stepped in and we had a little rest.
Part of the Java part.
We went for a coffee because Tim Hortons is just across the hall there, which is why all the pillows are all kerfuffled, and we watched a little TV. But the rooms are very nice, very clean, no smoky smell or anything like that. The bathroom looks awesome, nice and clean. I'm going to have a nice bath, which is always nice, my favorite thing. Okay, guys, good night.
Good night.
See you
That
in the
concludes
morning.
today. See you in the morning.
Because we still have more to do tomorrow, so stay with us. Don't
Picks
go
up
away.
again tomorrow.
Okay, y'all ready, hun?
Okay, everyone, it's morning. Yep, ready. Gonna go have breakfast. Look like they got a nice little restaurant here in the hotel. Grab a quick breakfast and head off to the dealer with the side-by-side. So.
Well, here we are trying to get our new ATV, or side-by-side you would call it, to fit into our shed. We have to rework the doors because the doors are a little bit too narrow, and the height is a little off as well. So it's a rainy day, and that's what we're going to be doing. I'm sick. Frank's borderline sick as well. We're trying to get rid of all this stuff. As messy as this looks, let me tell you, when we took possession, it looked a lot worse. So, anyway, so that's the door situation. I don't know if you can see that. And we need to, it is exactly the size of the side-by-side, which is a little bit too close for comfort, because when you're driving the side-by-side, it's very, whoops, like that, it's very jerky. Well, here we are. We're on our way down into Campbellton.
Okay. Yeah, it's another rainy day. There's 2 rainy days in a row. Cool weather, only high of about 5.
Yep.
So I haven't been able to do much, but we need to go into the Ministry of New Brunswick to get...
We call it the ministry, but it's called Service New Brunswick.
Service New Brunswick.
Yeah, and so we have to go and get the side-by-side registration done for it. And because we are from out of province, we don't have a history of vehicles registered here, so we have to initiate that first before we can get a proper plate and ride the trails.
Yeah. So all kinds of fun stuff. So it's a rainy day, so we're going to do that. We're under the weather too. It was a lot of, if you see in the video, it was a lot of driving, a lot of running around, a lot of late nights, a lot of all kinds of stuff. So we're a little run down. So the crappy weather is sort of giving us a reason to
just
rest.
slow down a bit. Yeah.
Let's say it's a bed we all know is on fire. Pharaoh spin our heads, but no one.
Thanks for joining us this week. Check us out next Sunday as we figure out the plate situation of the side-by-side so we can hit those trails and check on the progress of the shed. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that like button, send a comment, and share our video with a friend. In the meantime, check out our socials, our YouTube shorts, Instagram, and Facebook for the latest daily tidbits.